Hey guys, what's up? Bailey here, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm finally finishing my CD collection. I'm finally finishing my CD collection today. I should have finished this so fucking long ago because, believe it or not, I think I uploaded part 1 like 6 or 7 months ago. And I'm just now finishing it. Sorry, I am just a very lazy fucker that forgets to do shit a lot of the time, and I'm also just very lazy. So sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, I'm finally finishing my CD collection today, so that means pretty soon I will get into my vinyl collection. My vinyl collection is not huge by any means right now, but I do have a little decent sized collection. So yeah, so let's just get straight into this because I have like 15, 16 CDs here to show, and I don't want this video to be like well over 20 minutes. So let's just do this real quick. First album is some great Icelandic post-metal, post-rock. This is Solsta Fear with their most recent album, Oda, Ada. Yeah. Once again, I apologize for the really bad glare from my lamp, but I need it because of my shitty lighting on my phone. But yeah, great post-metal / post-rock from Iceland. These guys actually used to be a black metal band, but they've really changed their style over the years. And I think they're a great band if you want just something to like chill out and relax to. Listen to this if you just want to like chill and relax, or maybe maybe if you just want to randomly do something, I don't know. But I just think they're a very chill band to listen to. So yeah, great post-metal. Next is a band that has been getting a lot of heat lately. This is Suicide Silence with You Can't Stop Me. Right? Yeah. Digipack. Also comes with a DVD that I've only played like once, and I didn't even watch the whole thing. I think I watched half of it. Yeah, I actually got this when this first came out in 2014. And yeah, I'll admit, I actually used to love this album. Well, when it first came out, I did. I think the main reason was because around the time this album first came out in like mid 2014, I think it was like June or July, I was just getting into like the more extreme side of metal. Like I already did like metal, and I did listen to some, like I guess you can say, extreme metal bands, but I was like just really getting into the more extreme side of metal at the time. At that time in 2014, so I think that's why I like loved this at first. I still do like it, just nowhere near as much when it first came out. And yeah, I think it's pretty okay, pretty decent. Just it's definitely nothing like their debut or anything. And yeah, I did see their new album that just came out, I think like yesterday, at my at the place where I buy my CD and vinyl. Don't think I'm gonna end up getting it because what I've heard from the album so far, I'm not crazy about at all. Once I hear the rest of the album, I might change my mind, but we'll see. Next is one of my favorite bands ever. This is Summoning with Let Mortal Heroes Sing Your Fame. Amazing artwork on the inside, and the back, and the front. But yeah, if you listen to any type of black metal, or I think even extreme metal in general, you should know who Summoning are. So I really shouldn't have to tell you who they are. They're an amazing epic atmospheric black metal band from Austria that are very influential, not only in the atmospheric black metal scene, but I think just in black metal and extreme metal in general. Yeah, I love Summoning. This is sadly all that I own by them on any physical format so far. I will try to get more stuff by them as soon as I can. But yeah, this is a great album. My personal favorite by them is still either Oathbound or Minas Morgul. It's like back and forth between those two, but this is still also a really good album. Next is pretty much the only drone metal I own in my collection so far on like any format, CD or vinyl. And this is Sunno however you want to call them, with Canon, most recent album from 2015. Cool looking CD. Yeah, I will say drone metal, one of the few metal genres I have not explored that deep into. Actually, I think I've only listened to only a few bands that are considered drone metal or have drone in their music. And Sun I've listened to more than anything, I'm pretty sure. From what I've heard so far from Sun and drone metal, I think it's pretty interesting. Just haven't dived too much into it yet. I will admit, I think this album's somewhat of a disappointment, only because for a Sun album, this is very, very, very short. This is just over 30 minutes. There's only 3 songs, which that's like EP length for Sun. Even though I know like jack shit about drone, that I do know that Sun are known for having insanely long albums, and that is incredibly short for a Sun album. So I guess that was a bit of a disappointment, but it's still an okay album to me. Next is some pretty good black metal from Norway. I got this when I saw them live last year. This is Tollgate, Talkies. Ooh, Talkies. However you say this band's name. I've heard this band's name said like over 20 fucking different ways. However you want to say it. But yeah, pretty good Norwegian black metal that what else can I say about it? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know about these guys, and yes, I actually did see these guys live on their first ever tour of the US last year, and actually I think it might have been the first time they ever played North America. I'm not sure, but I know it was the first time they ever toured in the US last year when I saw them. I saw them with Wolfhammer, which Adam from the new lead singer of Skeleton Witch, that's his band. So yeah. Yeah, pretty good Norwegian black metal, and there's even a banjo on here on one of the songs, so I thought that was pretty cool. Because I think I've only heard a couple of other metal bands like add a banjo into one of their songs. Next is some twisted as hell avant-garde metal. This is Terra Tenebrosa with their most recent album, The Reverses. Cool digipack. So yeah. But yeah, I love this album. This is actually kind of my introduction to Terra Tenebrosa. I know Wyatt has talked about these guys a lot before in the past. I've checked out, of course, this album by them, and I think... Was it their debut or their second album? I think it was called The Tunnels. I don't remember if it's their debut or their second album, but I checked that one out too. And that one's insane. Like, these guys are just very twisted, nauseatingly disturbing sounding avant-garde metal. And honestly, on this album, there's kind of... I can hear little smidges, little sprinkles, I guess, of black metal influence. So I guess you can say this is sort of avant-garde black metal, but it's pretty much just twisted avant-garde. So check this out. Especially check this out if you kind of want to challenge yourself. Next is an album I got as a birthday present one year. This is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra with Dreams of Fireflies on a Christmas Night. I think this is an EP, I think. I haven't listened to this for quite a long time. I just know the Trans-Siberian Orchestra are like some type of rock / metal band. They have like a shit ton of members. I don't know, believe it or not, this is the only stuff I've heard by them is just this little EP. And yeah, I remember thinking it was pretty good. I haven't listened to this in forever though, so. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool, pretty decent. But can't really say much about it because I haven't really given it a bunch of listens. Next is one of my favorite albums from 2014. This is Triptychon with Milana Chasmata. I love this album, and I love Triptychon. The 2 albums they have released so far, I think are both fucking fantastic. And yes, this is a great, great fucking album. I love the artwork for like both the Triptychon's albums, like the aliens and shit. I think like the same person like did the aliens from like the Alien franchise. I think did the artwork for this for their albums. So that's kind of cool. Excuse me, but yeah, this is great. Like black metal mixed with death metal mixed with doom metal and like little smidges of gothic metal, and not little smidges, but also gothic metal. And yeah, by the way, gothic metal is a metal genre I really need to look more into. But yeah, this is a fantastic album, and yeah, can't wait to see what they're gonna release next. Next is a band that I saw with Ghostbath last year, and I got this when I saw them at the show. This is Underlane with Blood Worship. Whew, Digipack. I don't know if you can see it, but I got it signed by a couple of members. So yeah. And actually, I've actually met the bassist of this band twice technically now. I met him at this show, and I also met him back in December of 2015 when I went and saw his other band, which is called Wrath, which by the way is a great band. You should definitely check them out. Their name is spelled WRVTH. Go check them out. So yeah, he's also in this band, and this band's completely different though from his other band. His other band's like technical deathcore mixed with, I guess, also tech death and some other elements. This is like atmospheric post black metal, and it's very, very good. I haven't given this too many listens yet, but I think it's great, and they put on a great show live, and they were really nice guys. But I really like the way this feels. It's like really smooth. Next is a band that was actually from like the alt metal and new metal scene of the 2000s, actually, believe it or not. This is Trust Company with The Lonely Position of Neutral. This is their debut from like 2002, I think. And actually, my friend John B, here on YouTube, who I talk to a lot, I know he actually really likes this band and this album. He has fond memories from back in the day with this band, so yeah. But yeah, believe it or not, I actually like this album. I know liking any type of like something that's considered new metal in the metal community isn't popular or whatever. But I like this. It's like new metal, like a little bit of new metal with alt metal and like hard rock. And I actually quite like it. I actually think this is a really good album. I just think a lot of the songs on here are catchy, just very fun to listen to, and I think overall this is just a fun album, honestly. Especially the song Downfall. I fucking love that song so much. I've listened to that countless times. And I've listened to this album quite a bit, actually. So, yeah. Let's Trust Company. Next is one of the few brutal death albums I have in my collection for now. This is Unmerciful with Unmercifully Beaten. This is like all broke and everything, and the booklet's all battered. I don't know if you can really tell, but yeah. It's because I got this at a place that sells like a bunch of used shit, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna admit, I am not that big on brutal death at all. Like brutal death and slam and all that, and porno grind, especially porno grind. But brutal death and slam, I'm not big on, really, for the most part. But I remember liking this. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but I remember liking it. And again, for someone that's not that into brutal death, that's saying something. So, yeah, I thought this was pretty decent. Just can't really say anything about it, though, because I haven't listened to it in God knows how long. Next is my favorite album from last year, not just for metal, for any genre. Vector with Terminal Redux. I got this when I saw them live in November when they were touring with Blackfast. So thank God I got to see the band before most of the members left, because like 3 out of the 4 members left recently, like a couple months ago, which really sucks. But David, the only guy that's left in the band, said he's going to keep continuing the band, so we'll see how that goes. I've talked about this band so much on my channel, on like live streams, on some of my other friends' channels. Like my friend Jamie, I've talked about him a lot on his streams. I talked about him a lot on the 2 live streams I have on my channel. So I'm not gonna keep just talking about him so much, because you guys might be getting tired of me talking about him so damn much. This is just fantastic thrash metal that's mixed with like progressive metal, little smidges of death and black metal here and there. And it's also very technical and also very progressive, of course. And I just think, like I keep saying, I think Vector is such a big breath of fresh air in thrash. So, amazing album, fantastic. Oh, God. Next, this is like a compilation of... Okay, guys, before I show this, keep in mind, this was when I was like, I think 15, and I was going to like a youth church. I'm not saying I'm like disgusted with myself for having this, just, I don't know. This is like Wowhead 2013. It's like a bunch of Christian songs by a bunch of Christian bands and artists. Again, I got this when I was like 15, and this was when I was like still going to a youth church, because I used to go to church when I was a little younger. I haven't been to church though in over a year, so yeah, I just randomly got this for whatever reason at the time. I don't know. Even though I was in church at the time, I still don't know why I got this. Yeah. It's just a bunch of Christian artists. That's basically what it is. So yeah. Next is a great atmospheric black metal. This is Winterflyth with the Divine Nation of Antiquity. I probably said that last word wrong. But yes, this is great atmospheric black metal from the UK that honestly, that's all I can really say. This is just great, straightforward atmospheric black metal that I think any fan of atmospheric black metal could probably really enjoy. So yeah, definitely go check this band out, and yeah. Next, last 2 albums. Second to last, this is a band that has changed their style, well, his style recently. This is Zaster with All Reflections Drained. Interesting packaging. Yeah, Zaster, of course, this used to be a DSBM band. Main guy was Scott Connor, and then he changed it to like folk music with like acoustic guitar. And yeah, this is all I own by Zaster on any physical format, but yeah, I will admit I'm not the biggest Zaster fan. And I know a lot of people that like DSBM love Zaster. I don't love Zaster. I just think he's pretty decent. But yeah, I think this is a pretty okay. Like I said, I'm just not the biggest Zaster fan. There's just other DSBM bands I like a lot more. That's all. And the final CD. This is great metalcore. Zeo with Liberate ex Infernus, which is Latin for Save Yourself from Hell. It's like cracked and kind of beat up because I bought it used for like $4. So yeah. But yeah, this is great metalcore. That's Zeo is like a band that's honestly very dark and pretty, I guess you can say, intense for metalcore. Even back then when metalcore was just first starting out in like the mid and late 90s when this came out, this is still pretty intense and pretty dark for metalcore. And yeah, I definitely love this album, and I definitely need to check out a lot more from Zeo because I haven't heard too much of their stuff. But I'm really liking what I've heard so far. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is part 10 and the final part of my CD collection. yeah, I really hope I didn't bore you guys with this, and yeah, sorry this video is like at least 20 minutes long, but yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching this, and yeah, tell me what you thought about this video and my entire CD collection, or just the parts of my CD collection you have seen. And yeah, so soon I'll be starting my vinyl collection, and yeah, also soon I will be doing a collection update and a concert update, because I'm going to a concert in a few days, so look forward to that. So yeah, I will see you guys later in my next video, and you guys stay awesome, and I guys hope you all have a great day, and yeah, now I'm gonna go to bed now. So actually, I hope you guys have a great night. And also, guys, hope you have a great day tomorrow. Okay, see you guys later, and peace out.